Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another reaction. This time around, welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. Today we're going to do another reaction to a new band, Schizophrenia, with a song Beyond Reality. And I've been asking for some thrash bands to check out that are new that I haven't heard about, and this is one of them, so I'm kind of excited about this. I love my thrash metal, but at the same time, I don't just automatically like everything. If anything, you guys have discovered I'm quite picky. So we'll see how this one kind of goes and what I like and what I dislike. And if you enjoy these kinds of reactions, guys, make sure to subscribe down below for more. Okay, it sounds pretty old school so far. The person who recommended me this song kind of mentioned that it's very much inspired by Demolition Hammer, which I do hear in here, as well as Warbringer, which Warbringer is inspired by Demolition Hammer. Also like Sadus. Yeah, it's like 1 minute of just brutally going at a riff so far. 100%, I'm gonna need a lot more from this song. I already know this. It's like, there's two ways it can go. It can keep this kind of tempo and pace, which I do like. The brutality and speed, that's all great. I love, they have balls. You sense it, but that's not enough. There has to be more. There has to be interesting riffs. There has to be some interesting vocals. And that's the interesting riff I was talking about, and I love his borderline black metal kind of death metal vocals. With this band, I like the sound of it, but from the sound of it, they might be too stuck into the past, right? I think it's important as a new band to take the inspirations from the past, meld it with something from the new, and create a unique sound that kind of has a little bit of both. You can hear the progression in the music, because old school thrash metal, a lot of them are just like banging and going crazy, right? But nowadays, that's not enough for a lot of people. We've heard so much, we've heard that sound before. I want something more. But the riffs are interesting. I am intrigued by the song. Yeah, it's solid, but I am, honestly speaking, I'm not blown away. Okay, okay. I'm kind of having just this back and forth as I'm listening to a song. There's moments like, oh, okay, I get it, speed, old school, I like it, but what else is there? Then there's an interesting riff. Then it kind of pulls me. It's kind of all over the place. So I would say overall, this is a pretty solid song. It's a solid start to discovering a band. Not 100% sold on it, but totally interested in hearing more. I like what's going on here. I like the inspirations of this band and where it's coming from. The production, for obvious reason, is not the most amazing, right? It's thrash metal, more extreme. Probably don't have the same, production to create something really, really good. I think it would really benefit from a sharper sound. And the lyric video, it's like one cool image that keeps playing from different angles, which doesn't really add anything to the music. This, I don't know, it feels like this is a Brazilian band. Like, Brazilians tend to have this just harsh sound, like Violator, Atomica, well, obviously Sepultura, Crisium, for those who are into those kinds of bands. It also in some ways reminds me of Power Trip too. Yeah, I would, if I was listening to this by myself, I would automatically put on the second song and start checking out more, because I'm like, okay, there's something there. I can reach for it and I can touch it. There's something there, but this wasn't quite it for me yet, right? And perhaps I'll come back later and like this song more, but I typically don't like singles. Most of the time, the singles are not the best songs on the album. But let me know what you guys thought of this, especially the old school metalheads. I think this is going to be more for you, and I would like to hear for what you thought of it. If you had the similar feelings, or you just kind of on board from the beginning, and what you thought of the band in general. Guys, make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep it metal.